Welcome to Universalist early game build, you bastards of all trades. This one was not easy to figure out completely for early game because you're so limited when it comes to points and you have to put the same amount of points in every tree. There needs to be some kind of synergy between all attack bonuses while also staying efficient in battle. Later on it's not a problem, but early game it is not easy to do so. I think I have figured out the best possible method for early Universalist so that we reap benefits from all the bonuses. Mainly I was spending time testing weapon scaling, and if we could get a weapon that could scale from 2 out of 3 attack bonuses that Universalist builds grant. Prime suspect were scepters, as I thought they could scale from ranged and magic. However, they only scale from ranged, from my tests at least. Another one I thought it could work well with all 3 bonuses, or maybe at least 2, were chakrams, but unfortunately they only scale from melee bonuses. So I have ended up with this combination as it fits the best. My primary weapon is from Might Tree. Choose whichever one you want. I went with long swords because they have faster speed than hammers and great swords, which I find very good. However, all 3 are fine. So I have put 3 points into weapon of choice, 2 points into brutal weaponry 1 and 2 points into brutal weaponry 2. With 5 points into hardy constitution and skillful defense, we get 17 points into might. That is enough to unlock Prodigy Destiny. Since longbow is one of those rare weapons that can benefit from ranged attack bonus, that is what I went with for Finesse tree. 11 points into longbow upgrades and then also maximum envenomed edge. Poison is not only good to do additional damage over time, but it also reduces damage done from enemies. That also tallies up to 17. To benefit from increased magic damage, we want magic spells. These would be Stormbolt and Mark of Flame, which are the early game ones. Go for both and also put some points into Sphere of Protection and Conservative Casting. Main weapon is longsword, choose whichever one is best at this point in time for you. Second weapon is bow, same like longsword, just use the best one, the highest level one. As for armor, we have plenty of options here. I would advise combination of Finesse and Sorcery, but I would still put Finesse above Sorcery. Reason behind this is that critical hit damage increase is default on every Finesse piece. Prodigy Destiny gives us increased critical hit chance. We can also increase that through some bonuses on gear. That is why critical hit damage increase can yield most benefits. Sorcery on the other hand increases mana regen and also maximum mana. After critical chance, go for mana regen, increased mana and increased health. These would be the most beneficial ones, if you don't have critical hit chance. Accessories I've used are the ones that I have from early game, that I got from quests or loot or whatever. For Universalist, almost everything on accessories is good. Playing this one could be a little bit complicated until you get the hang of it. First of all, don't forget to activate 2 sustainable abilities, which are Envenomed Edge and Sphere of Protection. This will reduce your mana a lot, but thankfully we have enough to use Mark of Flame and Shocking Bolt whenever we want. What I do is I start fights with bow. I can do massive damage with bow, especially if it's equivalent to my level. Then I'm trying to keep enemies at bay with Mark of Flame because that usually staggers weaker enemies, and then use Shocking Bolt. That buys me enough time to execute Mark of Flame or shoot enemies with couple of more bow attacks. If they get up close, I have enough mitigation from block from skillful defense tree, so I can stand my ground if I want. If not, then I can go back out, use bow again, use some more magic, and when mana runs out, get back into melee fighting. You have plenty of options, so use it all to your advantage. You don't have to get stuck with same tactic over and over again. Switch things around, make it more interesting. Anyway, that would be all for this early game Universalist build. Thank you for watching.